Whoa! Did I miss anything today, you guys? Jeez Louise, I picked a heck of a day to go across the beautiful Puget Sound over to a little cute town called Kingston. And wow, I think I might do that tomorrow with what happened today. Holy moly. Let's just get into a few things, you guys. I'm going to make this quick. In my opinion, there's not much else to talk about. This is the beginning of the end. I know we've heard that all day. I've watched a few YouTube videos. I'm going to try not to be repetitive in what everyone else is talking about. But in my opinion, this is really it. And I know a lot of guys have said that too. They're out of time. The hedge funds cannot do another thing. There's nothing they can do. We've got the feds coming in. We've got monies coming in out of New York. It's done. It's all over. I know we've heard this for months and months and months. All you got to do is a hold. It doesn't cost anything to hold, right? We've heard that. That gets boring, especially, I don't have the hugest accounts. And most of us don't that are on YouTube watching and around the world. We're not loaded like hedge funds, but it's been difficult. 70% of my account, I've gotten away from my swing trades because I truly, in my heart, believe AMC, I might not ever see this opportunity again, right? And I know a lot of you have done that too. So first of all, congratulations to everyone, whether you've held 1 week or you've been around since the beginning. All of our GME people, if you got in December, January, you were around for the first one. GME, in my opinion, is a little bit behind AMC, but majority of this will be about AMC. As you guys know, I had a couple comments saying, hey, this is not about GME. As you know, most of you guys, I have a lot of regular viewers. You guys, I interact with you all the time, but you're never going to see me with these two stocks anyway bring up any sort of charts. I want to talk about the news. I try to find news that's not out there, that not everybody's coming, and I go out of my way to do that. I'll watch, Trey's videos, a couple other guys' videos, just to try to get some different stuff. I'm not in this to just make YouTube time and algorithms and all that. That doesn't bother me. I do this for fun, like I told you guys. So if you're looking for charts and all that stuff, you guys know where to find them. I won't bring that stuff up, especially with these two stocks. In my opinion, I don't think you really need to chart these two. GameStop maybe a little bit more, but AMC, TikTok, it's over, boys. So everybody, congratulations. Way to stay in there. I know some of us missed, the big crypto and the Doge coins and some other plays, but you guys, we did it. The only thing we had to do is hold, right? And we did it. We've drained these guys. We've backed them into a corner, and we did it. We truly did it. We held all these stocks, 80% of AMC, GameStop a little bit behind, but it's done. It's officially done. There's nothing they can do. When this happens, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, I've heard a rumor out there at 2 o'clock. There's supposed to be margin calls. Remember, you guys, they don't just walk in there and make these guys, liquidate everything. They've been doing it. We've seen it. I've covered it with all the stocks tanking. We've covered it with all the crypto tanking. These guys are selling off. We know that. Okay, so you guys, congrats, really. So let's just touch on a couple quick things. I got something important too, just to show you what Citadel, how deep doo-doo they are. They're a monster portion of this, sure. We're going to probably see some of the smaller guys get liquidated first, or they're going to start covering first. Have some of them, I think maybe a little bit today, but in my opinion too, with the amount of volume, we just needed this volume, and boy did we get it today. That volume was monstrous. So then you start trending on Twitter. Everybody's talking about it. The volume picks up. The FOMO kicks in. Now you got monster day traders. And don't forget about the day traders, you guys. Those guys are monsters. I used to belong to Warrior Trading. I'm sure you guys have heard of that dude. Him alone spends stupid amount of money. Those guys are monsters. So these guys are looking for big legs up, in and out money. So that's a big chunk of money, big chunk of volume, because those guys use, the bigger dudes. They're no joke. Those guys are savages. They know what they're doing, and they bring volume. And then the FOMO, we know. So let's just talk about a couple things, you guys. First of all, Double A himself, I'm sure you guys have seen it. He called Trey in the middle of, I just caught the little clip of it, in the middle of his dang live stream, I guess, today. And there was this quote, "Shorts should be bleeping their pants." And I'm sure he told Trey to say that, because I heard the little 2-minute thingy. But boy, oh boy, I mean, anybody, and I've had some comments, this guy's a 1%er, he's a suit, he's one of them. No, he's not. You'll never be able to convince me of that. This guy, seriously, any Blacklist fans out there, I'm sure there is, Raymond Reddington. Remember how Raymond Reddington, I've watched the entire season of Blacklist over twice. Raymond Reddington was 10 steps ahead of everybody, the FBI. I know it's a movie, you guys, but this guy reminds me of that. This guy literally has been steps ahead. He hates being shorted. He watches company get shorted. He watched him almost go bankrupt. This man has done an outstanding job, and he's to thank for a lot of this. I don't think a lot of CEOs would have done what he has done on every level. These 43 million shares. And like he said, if you guys remember, back when in Trey's interview, he said in that interview, the last time they did a share issuance, the stock went up. He announces it today. What do? We gain 25%. All the shares are out there. We don't have to worry about zip, zero, zilch. So good job, Mr. Double A. You guys, did you see this here? This was in Italian paper, whatever the hell it was. I had to translate it over. But a little bit of, misleading stuff in there. But now you got New York. If you guys, I'll pop this in here. You can read through this here. But the main thing over here is this repo and reverse repo operations. Read through this. This kind of gives you a breakdown. I don't want to cover too much of it because I'm sure you guys have seen it by now. But you can read that original article, go over here to this article, and then read through it. But, I think they're in the middle of, remember this margin call probably, not the official call, but they've been talking over the last, I would say probably from the beginning of the week. That's why we've seen the sell-off, the cryptos, and so on and so forth. So tomorrow could be a big day. Again, I've heard some rumors at 2 o'clock. Somebody's getting margin called. Who knows? Don't quote me on that. I don't know. But we're here, boys and girls. We are here. Let's touch on the old ORTEX really quickly because I did not show that for you guys, and I'm sure you've seen it. We'll get tomorrow's numbers in here. Some of this stuff lowered. Here's your changes, your live updates. There's your information up there if you want to pause it. And then let's do GME really quickly, and then we'll carry on. Cary Grant. GME, what a good day they had, GME, the boys over there. And you guys remember, I just did mention this too. A lot of guys, remember, you're not going to catch me doing charts and making these full-on, GME videos. I find this, you guys know me well enough by now. I'm going to bring some news. Hopefully you haven't seen. I know I do that a lot because I've seen the comments. And I do go out of my way to try to find that stuff. So most of the stuff GME related is going to be Citadel, hedge funds, the numbers on GME, but you're not going to ever catch me doing charts on these like we mentioned, right? So there's your GME numbers right there. There is your changes for the day, okay? And then I'm not going to pull up Fintel, you guys, today. These numbers here, we'll use the old Stonko tracker here too because look at this. Calls in the money, 101,000 for crying out loud. Down here, the fee 47.5, available 200. I think Fintel, don't quote me on this again. You guys obviously pulled up for yourself. I think they're still reporting 0 or very few. So whatever, the game's up, right? GME over here, 10,000 in the money. If you guys don't look at this, go through the Stonko tracker. It's pretty cool. It goes you through all those. Remember the main thing, I like the ORTEX data too, but if you do Stonko tracker, Fintel, and iBarrow Desk, it gives you a broad. It's good to look at all of them, right? One other thing too, look at this here. Another Citadel guy retiring. A 44-year-old portfolio manager is also retiring from Citadel. Now, does this and the other dude earlier in the week, I think that I reported on, or you guys have seen out there, these guys at 44 years of age, you can imagine this guy's salary, what he makes at Citadel. He's not just retiring out of nowhere. Neither is that other guy. They reported that he's staying on as a consultant or a whatever. Stop. These guys are getting out for a reason. And I think I'm jumping ahead of the gun. I'm not even going to say that I know that it's true, but there is some mention out there that Citadel is going to be more than fine, okay? And that probably goes for some other companies, but how deep Citadel is, and we'll touch on that in just 1 second here. I think they're in deep doo-doo. right? I'm sure we can all agree on that. But this, you guys here, we're running out of time. I'm going to post this in there for you. This is regarding Citadel and the mathematics on their FTDs. Pretty important. Read that over, right? So a lot of this has to do with these guys packing it up. But could you imagine this guy's salary? You and I are not retiring from Citadel at 44 years of age unless something is going on, right? Okay, you guys, I'm super excited. I have to get some sleep. I had a long day. Maybe I'll try to do something tomorrow and stay away from my computer. Maybe I won't go in tomorrow so we can get some lucky volume. I expect the volume to be monstrous tomorrow. I expect everybody and their mother trending, this, that, the other thing, telling everybody, day traders involved. I think tomorrow is going to be beautiful. When this takes place, I have no idea. Okay, guys, love you all. Thank you again. Please just like the video, subscribe if you can, and leave me a comment. I'm going to answer everybody's comments today. Again, I apologize for the no ORTEX data and not getting back with you guys today. I was just out with my daughter today. That's it, guys. I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to get up here in a couple hours, and let's go.